Hey guys, what's going on and welcome to a brand new video. This video is your preview for the Sheffield Wednesday versus Leeds United game. Now, going into this game about everything that's going on, transfers, not signing players, no one coming in, at least a win in this game against Wednesday to get our first win of the season will calm people down a bit. I think it will, won't it? It'll calm people down a bit. I know it'll calm me down a bit if we just get that win, It'd be so much better for us if we win this game. People are calm, a bit more calmer because we get our first win of the season. That can push us all the way up to fourth. We get that win, we win the game, and then we're up to fourth or wherever we are. We can move up to fourth maximum. And then what if, like, bang, after we win, the day or two later, a signing. That will make us way more happy than a draw or a loss. So this game is massive for us of making our moods better, I guess, because a win will say, okay, as long as you bring the players in now before the next game against Hull, I think it is, before at least we bring in a couple of players before then, we'll be so much more happier if we win this game. Going into this, you have to look at Sheffield Wednesday and look at their recent history as well. They've won their first game of the season 4-0, beating Plymouth. Wayne Rooney's Plymouth, so not really not really great. But people were saying, oh, they're going to challenge for top 6. They look really good in that. And then they won their cup game against Hull 2-1. They beat Hull in the cup 2-1. And then everyone's like, oh, they could be pushing top 6 this season. Sunderland bring them back down to earth, bang, 4-0 battering. Now, I don't think we'll batter them. Looking at this, the worst thing that going into a game is the previous game, another team battering them. Because I feel like just because they lost 4-0 to Sunderland, right? I think they're going to play more defensive and they're going to try and hold us out more. And they're going to be like, well, we conceded 4 goals in the last game. So this game, we're going to try and not concede. You know what I mean? It's going to be one of those where they're trying to not concede more than trying to score, which, we've seen happen before in other times when we've versed teams that have come off the back of an absolute smashing. But yeah, recent history against Sheffield Wednesday. Let's go through that. Our previous 6 meetings against Sheffield Wednesday. The last time we played them was the 2-0 win in this year, actually, in 2024. Before then was a 0-0 draw. Sheffield Wednesday won 2-0 back in 2020. Before then was 2019, where it was 0-0 and 1-0. And then a 1-1 draw in 2018. The last time we played them, of course, was away from home. Sheffield Wednesday were at home and they lost 2-0, right? So if we want to have the same season and repeat what we did last season, this is a game we have to win. We won this last season. If we want to get the amount of points that we got last season, maybe a bit more as well, then this is basically we have to win, because we have to keep the same record as we did last season. And last season, we want to do better, right? I think we want to do better, really. But a win against them, we beat them last year 2-0, last season 2-0. Let's do it again. Going into this game, am I confident? My confidence is kind of low a bit, but after they got battered 4-0, I know I just said that they're going to play defensive and try and hold us out probably for a 0-0. But I do think after they've been battered like that, it gives me more confidence that we'll go on and win this game. Let's go and do the starting 11, who I think will start. I think Melier will start in goal. Of course, he's got 0 competition. Of course, he's going to start in goal. I mean, there's no other option. Right back. Do you start Sam Byram at right back? That's what I actually want to know from you guys. Let me know. Do you start Sam Byram at right back? I'm actually going to put a community post. I want you guys to vote on that. Do you put Byram at right back, or do you keep Bogle in there? Because Bogle's performances have not been great. Do you put more of a defensive fullback in there to try and be like, we have one attacking fullback and then one defensive fullback? I could see us doing that. Do I think Fark will go with that? No, I think he'll go Bogle. And then we'll go Strauch and Rodon as a centre-back partnership, of course. Strauch, for me, in the last game, was our best player, man of the match. Rodon was good as well. He did what he had to do to stop goals. We didn't concede, but his passing's been poor, Rodon. I want Rodon's passing to really improve, because his passing there's going to be a moment this season, if he continues soon, that he'll give the ball away and then they'll go one-on-one and score. But yeah, Firpo, I think, is going to start at left back. I mean, he's had a decent start to the season. I don't think he's had a bad performance, really. Both the league games, I thought he was all right. I thought he had a decent performance in both games. Not amazing, but not bad. The double pivot now in front of them, people are saying maybe we start Rothwell, but I see Fark going with an Ampadu-Gruev partnership, and I think I'll continue that. I think I'll keep it with the Ampadu-Gruev, because I think about the whole Byram thing again, and we did keep a clean sheet 0-0, so maybe we don't change anything in the back line, because, I mean, I got a clean sheet in the last game. But yeah, Ampadu and Gruev, are going to be the 2 DMs. Then we got the attackers. Now, I do want this to change, please. I think Dan James will play on the right. Great. Nonto will play on the left. Great. In the middle, Hero's got to be dropped, please. Start Aronson in the 10. not Pirro. I beg. Because Fark, the way that's making me worried about Fark, like I think Fark's a great manager. I think he's good. But the problem is every time Arrington comes off the bench, he's being put on the left. So does Fark seem more of a winger than a 10? That's my question. Does he seem more as a winger than a 10? Because every time he comes on, he brings him on the left and doesn't bring him on in the middle. You know? So that makes me worried. But I would start Aronson because I mean, he's better than Pirro in the 10. I think he can create chances. Up top now, Joseph, I think, probably will start, but I could see an argument for Bamford. I could see an argument where Fark goes, Joseph hasn't really shown, he hasn't scored, he hasn't gotten an assist. The last game he barely got any touches in the entire game. And I could see Fark going, well, we'll give Bamford a go up top and we'll switch it. But I do think I'm fine with either way, to be honest. I'm fine with Joseph or Bamford. I think he'll go Joseph, but there's a little bit of me that's like maybe he'll go Bamford. But I'm fine with either way. Now let's go score prediction. I think we're going to win this game. I think it's going to be a 2-1 Leeds United win. Goal scorers, I'm going to say Dan James is going to score. And then I'm just going to say Nonto's going to score. I think Nonto and Dan James are going to be our 2 goal scorers. 2-1 win for Leeds United. Please. I just don't see a clean sheet. We got 1 clean sheet. But I feel like every time we go forward and we're actually attacking, in games, I mean, we saw it the first game of the season where we actually scored goals. We conceded 3 to Portsmouth. We conceded 3, even though we scored 3. 2 draws to start the season is not a terrible start. As someone said, I can't remember who it was. He said, "Well, we got double the points we did last season at this stage." But yeah, we're 15th in the league right now on 2 points. They are 10th in the league actually on 3 points. So they only got 1 extra point, of course, because they won the first game of the season. But if we win this game, as I said, we can go all the way up to 4th. I mean, and as I said, the win will make it massive for the fans. Just be like, okay, calm down, And I think we have the ability to win this match. I'm confident going into this. Tell me that after 5 or 10 minutes of kickoff where we haven't had a shot and we haven't had the ball in the attack. But confidence is here. Please, Leeds United, score predictions, leave them down in the comments section down below. Subscribe if you are new, like the video, and I'll catch you all next. Peace.